पहले तो मैं आप सबको ये कहूँगा कि मैं हिंदी में बात करूँगा और इंग्लिश में बात करूँगा। आपको अगर कुछ पूछना है तो आप पूछिए। अगर आपको कोंकणी में भी कुछ पूछना है तो जयेश भाई इज देयर, ही कैन ट्रांसलेट इट इन इंग्लिश और हिंदी एंड आई कैन एड्रेस देम अकॉर्डिंगली। मैं 2 मिनट अपना बात रखूँगा, उसके बाद आपको कुछ सवाल अगर पूछने हैं, यू आर फ्री टू आस्क दोज क्वेश्चंस। All of you must have seen that Trinamool Congress started its journey in Goa in the month of October. I still reminisce and remember the day when Mr. Falero went to Calcutta to join Trinamool Congress. He resigned from his seat and then he went to Calcutta and took the flag from our chairperson, Ms. Mamta Banerjee. That was 29th of September. Briefly after a period of 1 week, we started our unit in Goa. And the very first day we have said that come what may, we have come to Goa to clean the politics of Goa and make sure the traitors of this land who are only concerned about their vested interest and not keeping the interest of public at large and not treating them as their immediate priorities will be ousted, and Trinamool is going to fight that battle on the ground. उसके बाद से आज तक ये 3 महीने का जो हम लोग का जर्नी है, आपने देखा हम लोग जी जान लगा के ये लड़ाई लड़ रहे हैं। और ये 3 महीने में हम लोग लिटरली 0 से शुरू करके आज एक मुकाम तक पहुंचे हैं। 2 बार हमारी अध्यक्षा और दीदी गोवा आई, लोगों से बातचीत करें, मीटिंग हुए, पॉलिटिकल कार्रवाई में उन्होंने जाके अपना विषय वक्तव्य रखा और जिस तरीके से, जिस प्यार, जिस अपनापन के साथ उनको गोवा के हर एक माँ, भाई, बहन, हर एक गोयनकार जिस तरीके से स्वागत किया, स्वीकार किया, प्यार दिया, वो दिखाता है कि तृणमूल कांग्रेस को गोवा के लोग कितने प्यार करते हैं। और 3 महीने के अंदर, अभी तो इलेक्शन के चुनाव के जो दिन है वो भी अनाउंस हो गया है, 14 फरवरी को चुनाव है। एंड देयर इज नो डाउट दैट 14 February is going to be a day of Goenchi Navi Sakal. Goa is ready and ready to bring a change, ready to usher in a new dawn under the able leadership and guidance of our Honorable Chairperson Mamta Banerjee. Trinamool is the only party which is taking on BJP's might, vigor, the BJP's juggernaut and blitz, and taking them head on. बीजेपी को हराना कहना एक बात है और बीजेपी के खिलाफ ग्राउंड में लड़ना, दोनों में जमीन आसमान की फर्क है। चाहे कोई कुछ भी कहे कि हम तैयार हैं, हम बीजेपी को हराएंगे, हम ये करेंगे, हम वो करेंगे, लेकिन आप अगर जमीन में नहीं लड़ रहे हो, ताकत के साथ वो लड़ाई नहीं लड़ रहे हो, उस बात का कोई महत्व नहीं होता है। और मैं आपको ये यकीन दिलाना चाहता हूं कि फर्स्ट लिस्ट ऑफ कैंडिडेट आप लोगों ने देखा है, 11 सीट में तृणमूल कांग्रेस ने ऑलरेडी अपने उम्मीदवार का जो लिस्ट है वो घोषणा किया है। बहुत जल्द बाकी सीट्स का जो हम लोग का लिस्ट ऑफ कैंडिडेट्स होगा वो भी हम लोग अनाउंस कर देंगे। बहुत लोगों का मन में बहुत सारे सवाल हैं। जब हम पहले दिन आए कि कांग्रेस, चाहे वो आम आदमी पार्टी हो या कोई भी अलग पार्टी हो, वो अलग अलग सवाल उठा रहे थे कि तृणमूल इज ट्राइंग एंड डिवाइडिंग और स्प्लिटिंग द एंटी बीजेपी वोट। अगर ऐसी बात है, मैं उनसे पूछना चाहता हूं कि दीदी, आज चेयरपर्सन मिस ममता बनर्जी made a clarion call or gave a clarion call in interest of the people of Goa that every like-minded parties should come together to fight and oust the BJP. MGP हम लोग का बात में positively respond करके they came on board, they formed and stitched an alliance with Trinamool Congress, agreeing to fight the election together. दूसरे जो पार्टीज है वो ये कहने में व्यस्त हो गया कि भाई तृणमूल तो वोट बांट रहे हैं। हमारे तरफ से हमारे गोवा के इंचार्ज हो, को इंचार्ज हो, गोवा के यूनिट के प्रेसिडेंट हो, या जितने सैनिक के सब जमीन पे लड़ाई कर रहे हैं, सब ये बात आप लोगों को स्पष्टता के साथ बताया है कि किस तरीके से हम लोग चाहते थे कि बीजेपी के खिलाफ हम लोग साथ मिलकर लड़े. एंड द नेशनल वाइस प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ तृणमूल कांग्रेस also had put the facts in the public domain today in the afternoon while he spoke to one of the media channels in the country. कि हम लोग चाह रहे थे, हम लोग अपने तरीके से we worked that extra mile to make sure an alliance was forged, an alliance was stitched, an alliance was made. यहाँ पे ईगो की कोई बात नहीं है. अगर आपके कोई भी सवाल है, मैं यहाँ पे 10 घंटा बैठूंगा, आपके एक एक सवाल का जवाब दूंगा. लेकिन जो लोगों को मिसलीड कर रहे हैं, जो लोगों को गलत चीजें बता रहे हैं, झूठ बता रहे हैं, उनको भी एक्सपोज करना आज इस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में जरूरी है. कल मैंने देखा कांग्रेस का इंचार्ज मिस्टर चिदम्बरम. I have highest amount of regards for him. He is a very senior parliamentarian. He has been the former finance minister of the country. But the way he has been misleading the people just to serve his party's own political interest and to misguide the public at large is something that should be exposed and brought to public domain. उन्होंने कहा कि भाई तृणमूल has never made that offer. Pawan Verma today has put this in public domain that he, being the national vice president of All India Trinamool Congress, went to Mr. Chidambaram's house on 24th of December. Please note the date. You want the time? I'll tell you the time. It was 1:30 p.m. in the afternoon. He has said this. And Mr. Chidambaram is an eminent lawyer. If he thinks that we are fudging the figures or we are misleading the public at large, he can sue us. He can slam a defamation notice within 24 hours. Then let us go to the court and find it out. Who is lying? Who is misleading the public at large? लोगों को कौन झूठ बोल रहा है? लोगों को कौन जमीनी हकीकत से दूर रखना चाह रहे हैं? लोगों को कौन सच्चाई बताना नहीं चाह रहे? He is a lawyer. He is a very senior advocate. Let him slam Trinamool Congress with a defamation notice that Trinamool Congress is misguiding. Trinamool Congress has held a press conference, and the representation of facts in the press conference are not correct or accurate. Now he is saying that there has been no concrete offer from Trinamool Congress. Pawan Verma has very clearly stated that he went to Mr. Chidambaram's house at Lodhi Road on 24th of December at 1:30 p.m. and requested him that we should come together, keeping our egos aside, and make sure we fight it out for the sake of every Goans and Goenkas. But he failed to rise above his own political and petty interests. This is extremely unfortunate. Now he is saying Trinamool has not made any concrete offer. First you have to agree in principle. There are so many media persons present here. If I will invite you for dinner to my place, first you have to agree and accept that invitation. Then only you will come. Right? Then only I'll discuss at this time we will go for dinner. Or these are the dishes which will be served for dinner, whether you're a vegetarian or a non-vegetarian. So all those logistical things eventually will be worked out when you agree on principle. When you don't agree and you think that we are self-sufficient, we as in the Congress, I'm saying this to Mr. Chidambaram, when he thinks that the Congress is self-sufficient to defeat the BJP and take on BJP's juggernaut and might, he should be high on moral grounds when the results come out on the 10th of March. If Congress fails to defeat the BJP, Mr. Chidambaram should be the first one to resign. Don't don't you think he should be high on the moral grounds? He is coming out in open and telling everyone that we are open for an alliance, but we are also self-sufficient when it comes to taking on BJP's might, when it comes to defeating the BJP. So if you are so confident and you are so absolutely clear in your mind, in your head, that you can defeat the BJP, then if the results turns out to be otherwise, and if Congress is not able to defeat the BJP, and the results come out on the 10th of March, Mr. Chidambaram should take it on him and come out on open and tell the world that yes, we have failed and I take this on me and I will resign. He should come up high on moral grounds. This is the first thing I would like to say. The Congress is misleading the people at large. The Congress is misleading every Goan. Congress was the single largest party in 2017. They are saying give us one chance. People gave you a chance in 2017. You're a party which had 17 MLAs. 80% of your MLAs defected to BJP. It was whose fault? You failed to keep your flock together. You failed to make sure that the Congress MLAs elected on a hand symbol or a Congress ticket stuck with Congress for the next 5 years. They kept their own self-interest, their own vested interest above the interest of people. We have to change this. We have to oust these traitors out from Goa on the 14th of Feb. And we have to make sure that come whatever may, let BJP use all its might, all its agencies, all its money, muscle, mafia power. Trinamool will not be cowed down and will budge an inch. If it is any political party in the country who can take on BJP head on, it is only All India Trinamool Congress. And we have come to Goa because we have seen how the mandate of Goa has been betrayed 5 years back in 2017. Congress got 17 seats. Mr. Falario, when he joined and came to Calcutta, he must have told you all that he went to the governor to claim stake in the government. He was asked not to give a formal letter to claim stake and form the government by the Congress High Command in Delhi. Now, what else do you want?